Okay, imagine this.
Yeah.
Your perfectly crafted content, a website honed over years for search engines, suddenly, well, kind of invisible. Not because of some penalty, but because uh, the brain searching the internet, that AI, it isn't quite understanding it.
Right. That's the fear, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So today, we're diving into that new reality, a world where the rules of visibility are being fundamentally rewritten by artificial intelligence.
It's happening fast.
It really is. And for you, our listener, our mission today is pretty clear.
Yeah.
We're going to help you navigate this seismic shift. We're unpacking generative engine optimization, or GEO.
GEO, yeah.
Think of it as your essential guide to not just surviving, but actually thriving in an online landscape that's, increasingly dominated by AI. Our sources paint a really vivid picture of what GEO is, how it radically differs from traditional SEO, and why understanding it is now, frankly, absolutely crucial for any business, big or small, that wants to be found online. We're talking about optimizing for the big players, like ChatGPT, Copilot, Perplexity, and Google's own Gemini. The game, it really has changed.
It absolutely has. And what's truly fascinating is how rapidly this next frontier has just sort of materialized.
Right. It feels like it happened overnight almost.
Almost. The research makes it clear that generative engine optimization isn't just another buzzword. It really represents the crucial evolution of traditional search engine optimization.
Okay, so evolution, not replacement necessarily.
Exactly. It's a sophisticated blend, you see.
Yeah.
It takes those foundational SEO techniques we've relied on for years, but combines them with advanced artificial intelligence and machine learning methods.
Okay.
Its core purpose, basically, is to enhance online visibility, but not just in the conventional search results we're used to seeing.
The 10 blue links kind of thing.
Right, exactly. But specifically within these powerful new AI-driven environments, you mentioned them, the ChatGPTs, Copilots, Geminis of the world. It's all about making sure your content is, chosen and synthesized by the AI, appearing right where people are increasingly starting their information journey.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And, for anyone listening right now, especially if you're thinking about your own online presence or your business's visibility, this isn't just some technical shift in the background.
No, not at all.
It sounds like a gateway to some very real benefits. If we're talking about being chosen by AI, what are the direct advantages? What can a business expect to gain by adopting a GEO strategy? What's the real payoff here?
Yeah, that's the critical question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the insights from our dive, they really highlight several key benefits that make GEO pretty much essential for future success. It goes beyond just being found.
Okay.
First, there's enhanced visibility. And like we said, we're not just talking higher rankings in Google's traditional list anymore.
Right.
With GEO, you're aiming for prominence not only there, but crucially within those AI-powered platforms where information gets synthesized. So it expands your reach to a much broader and often, frankly, more engaged audience.
Well, engaged. Interesting. How so?
Well, that leads to the second point. Improved engagement. GEO helps you generate content that resonates deeply, not just with human users reading it directly, but with the AI itself.
Yep.
This leads to richer interactions, higher quality responses from the AI that might cite your content, and for websites, potentially longer visits if the AI sends users your way. You become like a source of truth for the AI.
A source of truth. I like that.
Yeah. A third benefit is building future-proof strategies. By adopting these, cutting-edge optimization techniques, you're not just reacting to the latest algorithm update, you're building a foundation that learns and adapts.
Proactive, not reactive.
Exactly. It adapts to the constantly evolving digital landscape. And finally, and this is often the bottom line for businesses, you're looking at higher conversion rates.
Ah, the money part.
Well, yeah. By making your content both highly discoverable and genuinely compelling to both AI and users, GEO attracts more qualified leads. Ultimately, that drives more sales, more revenue. It's about being found, being understood by the AI, and being effective once you are found.
Okay, so if I'm following, traditional SEO is like maybe fine-tuning a car for a specific racetrack, right?
Yeah. Good analogy.
Is GEO then more like building a self-driving, intelligent vehicle that can adapt to any terrain, even if the road hasn't quite been built yet?
That's a brilliant analogy. Yes, I think that captures it well.
It sounds like we're moving from static optimization to something much more dynamic, more intelligent.
Definitely.
But for many listening, the natural question will be, how fundamentally different is the approach compared to what we've all been doing for years with traditional SEO? Are we talking evolution or like total revolution here?
That's fair. And I'd say it's arguably a revolution in approach, but it's built on an evolutionary foundation. You don't just throw out everything you knew. The research draws a very clear distinction. Let's break down those core differences. Traditional SEO, for years, it's been very keyword-centric, right?
Keywords everywhere.
Focusing heavily on optimizing content around specific search terms to rank higher in SERPs. It relies a lot on backlink building, getting high-quality links to signal authority,
Domain authority, yeah.
and significant technical optimization, making sure the website is fast, mobile-friendly, good site architecture, all that technical stuff search engines like. And fundamentally, traditional SEO often deals with static content, comprehensive, evergreen pages that aim to stay relevant.
Set it and maybe forget it for a while.
Kind of, yeah, though good SEO was never really forget it. But now, compare that to generative engine optimization. GEO is really defined by its AI integration.
Okay.
It uses AI and machine learning to dynamically generate, adapt, and optimize content. This moves beyond static pages to content that can actually evolve.
Wow.
It focuses intensely on semantic understanding, so digging into the deeper context and the intent behind user queries, not just matching keywords. It's about answering the question behind the question, you could say.
The why.
The why, exactly. GEO also puts a strong emphasis on multimedia optimization, incorporating diverse formats, videos, images, interactive elements, because AI often synthesizes information across all these formats for its answers.
Makes sense. It's not just reading text.
Not at all. Furthermore, GEO really champions personalization, tailoring content to meet specific needs and preferences of different audience segments, trying to foster a more direct, relevant connection.
Right.
And maybe most critically, it's built on continuous adaptation.
Right.
This is the real game changer, I think. It's an ongoing process designed to adapt to real-time data and the rapidly evolving algorithms of these AI systems.
So it never stops learning.
Pretty much. It ensures your strategies stay effective in what is a profoundly dynamic environment. This isn't just about refreshing content anymore. It's about content that learns and adjusts.
That's a profound shift in thinking. So for you, the listener, this means moving away from a mindset of optimizing for like a static set of rules or keywords to a much more dynamic AI-driven adaptation. It's not just about what you say, but how the AI understands it, how it presents it, and how it constantly evolves based on new data, new interactions.
Exactly.
But, this sounds incredibly powerful and maybe pretty complex too. Does this raise the barrier to entry significantly for smaller businesses or, solar entrepreneurs? Is GEO potentially creating a new digital divide, or is it actually an opportunity for everyone?
That's a very perceptive question. And while it does require new expertise, or maybe a different kind of expertise, I see it primarily as an opportunity.
Yep.
This shift isn't just theoretical. It translates into a critical need for businesses to evolve. These AI-driven search engines are fundamentally reshaping how users find and interact with information. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
So if your business isn't optimizing for these new realities, you really do risk becoming invisible in the very places users are increasingly going for answers.
You get left behind.
Potentially, yes. The research underscores that integrating GDO into your digital marketing isn't just about meeting current standards. It's about anticipating and adapting to future advancements in AI tech.
So it requires a blend of the old and new expertise.
Precisely. A blend of traditional digital marketing know-how and this cutting-edge AI understanding. For instance, you could look at the approach advocated by a company like CaliNetworks, which the sources mention.
Okay. What do they highlight?
They emphasize having that deep experience, like over 2 decades in digital marketing, which lets them effectively blend the foundational SEO with these newer AI-driven techniques. That history matters.
Sure.
They also stress data-driven insights, using detailed analytics reporting so clients actually see what's working. And, crucially, offering customized solutions.
Not one size fits all.
Definitely not. Understanding that every business is unique, different goals, different industry, different audience, and needs strategies tailored specifically for them. This kind of holistic, data-driven, adaptable approach is really what businesses should be looking for.
That emphasis on customization and anticipation really does highlight the long-term thinking needed here. It's not a quick fix. It's an ongoing living strategy, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
So, okay, for a business or maybe even an individual looking to actually start with this, How does it work in practice? What are the practical steps involved if they wanted to implement GEO?
Right, the how-to. Well, the research lays out a pretty distinct, structured GEO process. It generally moves from initial discovery all the way through to continuous improvement. It starts with GEO research.
Okay, research first. What does that
It
involve?
includes things like generative keyword research. This goes beyond just traditional keyword tools. It's about understanding how AI interprets complex queries, conversational language,
More natural language.
exactly. Then you do a thorough content audit and review, look at what you already have, assess it for AI compatibility, find the gaps, establish a traffic baseline so you can actually measure your progress accurately. And then, based on all that, you develop a comprehensive GEO strategy. Tailored, of course.
Got it. Research, audit, baseline, strategy. Then what? Implementation.
Exactly. GEO implementation comes next. And this involves several key actions. Things like on-page optimization for AI, structuring your content specifically so AI can interpret and synthesize it effectively.
Making it easy for the AI to read.
In a sense, yes, and understand. Then there's content creation and optimization, making sure new stuff and existing stuff is designed to resonate deeply with AI algorithms for accuracy and relevance. Site structure enhancement, improving how easily AI can crawl and understand your site. Technical GEO maintenance, keeping the site performing well for these generative engines.
Still technical stuff involved then.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And crucially, multimedia content development. Integrating those diverse media types, videos, podcasts, images, interactive tools that AI can leverage in its responses.
Okay, that makes sense. Research, implementation. There must be a reporting phase.
You got it. The final and really crucial ongoing phase is GEO reporting. But this isn't just about checking basic traffic numbers anymore.
How's it different?
It focuses on tracking things like AI keyword rankings. Where are you appearing in AI-generated answers? Analyzing organic and AI-driven traffic separately to see the true impact. And then actively measuring GEO results using specific GEO KPIs, key performance indicators designed for this new landscape. Things that reflect AI, visibility, and engagement.
Okay, specific GEO KPIs.
Right. And this entire cycle feeds into a continuously improvement cycle. The insights from reporting loop back into strategy for ongoing adaptation and refinement. It's never really done.
Wow, that is a comprehensive approach. It takes you
Yeah.
from square one all the way through ongoing refinement. It really underscores how this isn't just like a bolt-on thing.
Not at all.
It's an integrated part of a much broader digital strategy.
Yeah.
And I guess providers, like the CaliNetworks example you mentioned, they exemplify that commitment to ongoing support, transparent reporting throughout this whole process, often integrating these GEO strategies with a whole suite of digital marketing services. Because it's not really standalone, is it? It's part of the whole online presence puzzle.
Exactly right. It has to be part of a complete picture.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what does this all mean for you listening right now? We've explored generative engine optimization, this unique blend of traditional SEO with AI and its critical importance in today's digital world. Understanding GEO, I think, truly is a shortcut to being well-informed in this new era of information discovery. Especially, if you want your business, your project, your voice to be seen and heard.
Absolutely. And maybe, if we connect this to the bigger picture for a final thought, this shift to AI-driven search, it isn't just a technical change for businesses trying to get noticed. It's a pretty fundamental transformation in how knowledge itself is discovered, synthesized, and then presented to users, to all of us. And this raises, I think, an important question for you, the listener, to consider. As AI becomes this primary filter and synthesizer of information, what does that mean for how you, personally, consume information?
Wow.
How does it influence your critical thinking, your approach to sourcing information, your understanding of the world around us in this new generative era? It's a shift that impacts everyone, really, not just marketers or businesses.
That is a powerful thought, and one that definitely extends far beyond just business strategy. Something for all of us to chew on.
Indeed.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into generative engine optimization. We really hope you'll continue to explore these concepts and stay curious about this ever-changing digital world.
Thanks for having me.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.